What's up, everybody? It's Brian with ProjectorScreen.com, and I'm here with my buddy Ian from Kaleidescape, and we're going to be talking about the latest, greatest product from Kaleidescape, the Strato V. All right, so Ian, thank you for joining us today. Sorry for putting you on the spot for this little, formal type of interview, but I figure you know this product better than I do or anyone else, as it is brand new, and we'd love to have you enlighten the world with what the Strato V is all about.
Absolutely. Thanks for having me. I appreciate the opportunity.
Awesome. So Ian, tell us a little bit about what Kaleidescape is most known for.
So Kaleidescape is really known for providing the best quality movie experience that a client can get in a home cinema environment.
So how does it achieve being the best compared to physical media or any sort of streaming service out there?
Yeah, so we are the only provider of full reference quality video and lossless audio. So it is by and away far superior to what you can achieve in any streaming environment, and in most cases it's even beyond what you can achieve in physical media.
Gotcha, and a lot of that may have to do with like the bandwidth restraints that physical media may have, or what you're able to download via a streamer, but with Kaleidescape, you're getting a much larger bitrate and image quality and all of those buzzwords?
Yeah, on average, Kaleidescape delivers 10 times the bitrate of what a streamer provides. So the other way of saying that is when you're streaming on your home cinema, you're only getting 10% of what your system can actually deliver. So we want to give good stuff into a system so that we get good stuff out, and this is the best way to do that. When you compare it to physical media, any 4K Blu-ray, it's a finite amount of space. When you're storing it instead locally on a server, you have no limits to the size that the movie can be, and you can have the full spectrum of the file.
So Ian, with this being the highest quality video, it's also the highest quality audio, right?
Yeah, that's correct.
So how do we get better fidelity from the Kaleidescape player than I would from my Blu-ray player or any other source?
Yeah, absolutely. So we're able to provide full lossless audio, and this is actually the first device that we have that has player-side lossless decode. So if you have an older processor via soundbar that doesn't decode lossless audio, in the past you wouldn't have a way to be able to get lossless to that end point. This is going to decode on the player side, so no matter what you have connected to it, you're going to have the best quality audio experience.
Gotcha, and it's not even just that it's the best quality.
Yeah, we have over 14,000 titles in the library, of which over 2,000 of them are 4K HDR. We have content across, as you said, movies, TV shows, concerts, documentaries. I mean, any content you can think of, we've got a great offering in the Kaleidescape movie store.
Gotcha, and all of that applies to everything Kaleidescape had offered, but really what we're looking at right here is the new Strato V. So what's so unique about the Strato V that makes it superior to the previous generations of Kaleidescape products?
Yeah, so it's really exciting for us to be able to release the Strato V because, number one, it has a feature that none of our other products have ever had, and that's the introduction of Dolby Vision.
Awesome.
So when somebody watches a movie at home and they want to be able to see it the way the director intended, Dolby Vision is going to allow them to achieve that. So being able to put that in the Strato V sets it apart from anything else that we've released in our past.
Gotcha, so any piece of content that exists in the Kaleidescape store that has Dolby Vision for it is available to anyone that now has a Strato V player.
That's correct.
Awesome. So what else is so hot about this particular product?
So what's really cool about it as compared to our last generation, so previously you needed a Strato C and you needed a TerraPrime server. All of the media would be stored on the server, and the Strato C functioned as a player. It would read from the server, and you could have multiple players and support your home. With the introduction of the Strato V, it's a standalone product that can also be used with a server, but this lowers the entry price point for customers into Kaleidescape down to $3,995. So with about a terabyte, just under a terabyte of onboard storage, you have this one box that's able to get you into the ecosystem and have the best experience possible.
Gotcha. So I'm able to use the onboard storage for this to capture at around, 10 4K movies or so based off of the terabyte.
Yep.
And then I'm able to remove items from the onboard storage and keep reloading it, but then obviously I'm also able to tie this into the servers that's going to have scalable storage to contain my entire movie collection.
Exactly correct.
Awesome. So for those of you watching, we have the Kaleidescape system set up in our showroom. It was also the official media player of both the 2022 and 2023 Laser TV Showdown that we hosted in our office that was run by Projector Central. Now, for all of those iterations, it did not have Dolby Vision. When we plug in our Strato V, we're now going to have Dolby Vision enabled in our showrooms for all of our displays, projectors, TVs, whatnot, in addition to having it available for the upcoming 2024 Showdown.
Absolutely.
This being at under $4,000 is about half the cost of what the previous entry point was with the Strato C player and the media server that goes with it. Now, granted, you have a lot less storage, but you have the flexibility of diminishing what is on the player and continually recycling it. So about how long does it take for me to download a movie with my standard at-home 1 gigabit service?
Yeah, so over gigabit speeds, you're going to download a 4K HDR title in approximately 10 minutes.
Gotcha. So by the time I've made my popcorn, got my snacks ready and all of that, I'll have my movie on there. And am I able to download more movies while we're watching the first one?
Absolutely. You can absolutely download during concurrent playback.
Gotcha. So what happens if I want to download more content than we have space for?
So there's a couple options there. So if you find that you want a larger library available, you can group this together with a TerraPrime server, and now you have a much wider amount of storage that you can keep your library local.
Okay.
Alternatively, that approximately 10 titles that can store within the internal storage, we have a much more simplified interface for the Strato V as compared to the full Kaleidescape experience that people have grown to know and love. And what happens is if you've watched a movie on Strato V and it's been more than 48 hours since you've viewed that title, it becomes a candidate for automatic deletion. Now I say a candidate because it's not going to delete itself until you need that space. So if you have a new download queued up and you want to be able to watch that movie on your Strato V in about 10 minutes, you can start that download and the system will organically know, hey, I can offload this content to make room for new content.
But I can save my favorite movie, Pee-wee's Big Adventure, to ensure that it never gets erased, correct?
Absolutely, yeah. Whatever your favorite titles are, whether it's stuff for the kids, whether it's stuff that you and your wife like to watch again and again, you can absolutely mark that as a favorite and then it will eliminate it from being a candidate for deletion.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Once again, Ian, I really want to thank you for coming here, bringing your Strato V and enlightening us and our viewers about what this new amazing product can offer. And for all of you out there, please like this video and subscribe to our channel so you get notified of all of our great upcoming content. If you have any questions about anything Kaleidescape, projection, or audiovisual in general, don't hesitate to hit us up either at ProjectorScreen.com. So once again, thank you for watching and keep on projecting.